The countdown reaches 0. Fireworks explode across the sky, crowds cheer, glasses clink, a new year begins. But somewhere beneath the celebration, something shifts. Not a sudden explosion, not an immediate disaster, just a quiet crossing of a line. A threshold humanity didn't know existed and wouldn't notice until it was far too late. What if the new year didn't mark hope, but marked the beginning of Earth's collapse? Every civilization marks time. We celebrate New Year's because they symbolize renewal, fresh starts, second chances. But Earth does not recognize calendars. Planet responds only to physics, chemistry, biology. And in this scenario, the new year is not magical because of fireworks or resolutions. It is significant because multiple planetary systems, climate, geology, ecosystems, and human infrastructure reach a point of irreversible imbalance at the same time. No single catastrophe, no single villain, just a convergence. This is not the story of how the world ends in one day. This is the story of how collapse begins quietly. On a date everyone remembers, collapse does not mean instant extinction. It means systems failing faster than they can be repaired. In this scenario, the new year marks the point where Earth's natural recovery cycles break down. The moment human systems can no longer adapt quickly enough, the start of cascading failures across climate. Food, water, and energy, no apocalypse movie explosions, just acceleration. From this point forward, every year is worse than the last. And for the first time in history, there is no path back. Earth functions as a balance of interconnected systems. When one destabilizes, others follow. 1. Climate feedback loops. Global temperatures don't just rise, they trigger feedback. Melting ice reduces Earth's ability to reflect heat. Oceans absorb more energy. Permafrost releases methane, a powerful greenhouse gas. Warming accelerates warming. The new year marks the point where these feedback loops overpower human intervention. Even if emissions stopped tomorrow, the momentum would continue. 2. Ecological breakdown. Ecosystems collapse in sequence. Insects die off, pollination fails. Plant diversity shrinks. Fish populations crash as oceans warm and acidify. Forests whence carbon sinks become carbon sources through fires and decay. Life begins to simplify, and simpler ecosystems are fragile. 3. Human systems under pressure. Modern civilization depends on stability, predictable weather, reliable harvests, functional supply chains. As Earth destabilizes, human systems strain. Food production becomes unreliable. Water scarcity increases. Energy infrastructure faces constant stress. Collapse doesn't arrive as one event. It arrives as constant emergency. History offers warnings. The fall of the Maya civilization followed prolonged drought. Easter Island collapsed after ecological overuse. The Roman Empire struggled as climate instability and resource depletion mounted. These societies didn't fall overnight, they adapted, until adaptation was no longer enough. What makes today different is scale. This time, collapse is not regional, it's planetary. And unlike past civilizations, there is no untouched frontier to escape to. Now, let's walk through what realistically happens after the new year marks Earth's tipping point. Month 1, subtle signs, weather anomalies spike, unseasonal heat waves, unpredictable storms. Crop yields fall, just slightly enough to raise concern, not alarm. Most people celebrate, unaware. Month 3, supply chain strain. Food prices rise globally, not dramatically yet. Energy grids face unexpected failures due to extreme temperatures. Insurance companies quietly stop covering high-risk regions. Governments issue reassurances. Month 6, confidence breaks, major rivers reach historic lows. Hydroelectric power declines. Heat stress kills livestock by the millions. Global grain reserves shrink faster than expected. The word temporary disappears from official statements. Month 9, social fractures appear. Migration increases. Not because of war, but because regions become unlivable. Political tensions rise as resources tighten. Nations prioritize survival over cooperation. Trade agreements weaken. Trust erodes. Year 1, the realization by the next new year, the truth is undeniable. Every system is under strain. Every forecast is worse. Every solution arrives too late. The collapse has not destroyed civilization, but it has trapped it in a permanent emergency. The future no longer stretches forward, it narrows. Food becomes power. Nations with stable agriculture gain dominance. Others depend on a door fail. Global hunger becomes persistent, not episodic. Technology loses its shield. Advanced technology depends on global cooperation. As resources shrink, maintenance declines, satellites fail, networks fragment, innovation slows, the future stops accelerating. Adapts, but smaller cities shrink. Populations decline. Survival replaces growth as the primary goal. Not extinction, but contraction. Collapse is not the end of Earth. The planet will survive. Life will continue. The question is not whether Earth collapses, but whether our version of Earth can continue to exist. The new year was not the cause, it was the marker. The moment history split in two, before and after. If collapse begins quietly, without explosions, without villains, without a single moment to point to, then how would we know if we are already living inside it? And if Earth's collapse has already started, that if the next new year doesn't ask how do we grow, but instead asks how do we survive, that question leads to the next what if.